In the shadowed curves of a winding alpine road, where the mist clings to the peaks like a lover's whisper, a legend awakens. It's not just a car, it's a symphony of engineering poetry, a pulse-quickening force that defies the ordinary. This is the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS, the hybrid harbinger of a new era, where raw power meets electrified grace. Feel the anticipation build as we dive into the soul of this machine. A vehicle that doesn't just drive, it captivates, it inspires. It redefines what it means to command the road. The Porsche 911 has been the beating heart of automotive passion for over 6 decades, ever since its debut in 1963 as a rear-engine rebel that shattered conventions. Born from the vision of Ferdinand Porsche, it evolved from air-cooled icons of the 70s and 80s to the water-cooled warriors of the modern age, conquering racetracks from Le Mans to the Nürburgring. Each generation has pushed boundaries, blending heritage with innovation, and now, in 2026, the Carrera 4 GTS stands as the pinnacle of that legacy. This isn't merely an update, it's a revolution. For the first time, the 911 embraces hybridization, not as a compromise, but as an amplification of its essence. The T-Hybrid system marries the timeless flat-6 boxer engine with cutting-edge electric wizardry, creating a beast that's more responsive, more efficient, and utterly thrilling. It's the all-wheel drive guardian of the GTS lineage, where Gran Turismo Sport isn't just a badge, it's a promise of unyielding performance wrapped in luxurious sophistication. As you approach it, the 911's silhouette whispers stories of triumphs past, yet pulses with the energy of tomorrow. Gaze upon its exterior, and you're immediately ensnared by a design that's both timeless and fiercely contemporary. The 2026 Carrera 4 GTS crouches low and wide, its stance aggressive yet elegantly poised, like a predator in mid-stride. The body, sculpted from lightweight aluminum and high-strength steel, flows with aerodynamic precision, every curve honed to slice through the wind with minimal resistance. Up front, the redesigned fascia commands attention with larger air intakes that gulp in the atmosphere, flanked by the iconic 4-point LED matrix headlights that pierce the darkness like diamonds in the night. These aren't just lights, they're intelligent sentinels, adapting to conditions for optimal visibility while maintaining that unmistakable Porsche gaze. Active air flaps, 5 visible vertical ones on each side, plus hidden companions, dance open and closed, directing airflow with balletic efficiency. When power surges, they unleash cooling fury. In cruise, they seal for sleek aerodynamics, reducing drag to a whisper. The profile is pure 911 poetry, the long hood dipping gracefully to the cabin, the roofline sweeping back in a fastback arc that evokes the spirit of classic coupes. Wider by inches at the rear, it accommodates those massive 21-inch wheels, 11.5 inches wide, shod in 315/30 ZR tires that grip the earth like talons. Up front, 20-inch rims with two 4.35 ZR rubber maintain perfect balance. Opt for the exclusive design wheels, and you'll find carbon fiber aero blades woven into the spokes, not just for show, but to further tame the air, shaving precious coefficients from the drag equation. The rear end is a masterpiece of menace and beauty, a deployable spoiler that rises like a phoenix at speed, integrated taillights that form a seamless light bar, and quad exhaust tips that hint at the thunder within. Available in hues, like the mesmerizing Lugano Blue. This GTS doesn't just reflect light. It absorbs admiration, turning heads with its subtle creases, flared arches, and that iconic whale tail contour. It's a design that honors the past while charging into the future, where form and function entwine in perfect harmony. Step inside, and the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS envelops you in a cocoon of opulent precision, where luxury meets the thrill of the drive. The cabin is a sanctuary of high-end materials. Supple leather wraps the surfaces, accented by brushed aluminum and optional carbon fiber trim that speaks of racing pedigree. The sport seats, heated and ventilated, cradle you with 18-way adjustability. Their bolsters hugging your form through every curve, ensuring you're not just seated, you're integrated into the machine. For the first time in 911 history, a fully digital 12.6-inch curved instrument cluster greets you, customizable with up to 7 views, including a nostalgic 5-tube layout that nods to the analog dials of yore, centering a tachometer that revs your soul. The engine's start button, positioned like a race car's ignition, pulses under your thumb, a tactile ritual that echoes the Le Mans starts of legends. At the heart of the dash sits the 10.9-inch Porsche Communication Management touchscreen, a portal to seamless connectivity. Log in via QR code with your Porsche ID and the world unfolds. Deep Apple CarPlay integration lets Siri whisper vehicle stats into the cluster, while native apps for Spotify and Apple Music stream your soundtrack without a phone in sight. Even parked, video streaming keeps you entertained. Storage abounds with clever compartments, and the optional Burmester surround sound system turns the cabin into a concert hall. Its speakers delivering crystal clear highs and rumbling lows that sync with the engine's growl. Ambient lighting bathes the interior in customizable glows. From serene blues to adrenaline reds, while dual-zone climate control, now electrically driven for efficiency, maintains perfect composure. It's not just comfortable, it's immersive. A space where technology serves the driver, blending luxury with the raw emotion of piloting a Porsche. But the true magic of the 2026 Carrera 4 GTS lies in its performance, a harmonious blend of power and poise that stirs the spirit. Under the rear deck lid beats a newly engineered 3.6-liter turbocharged flat-six boxer engine, producing 478 horsepower and 420 pound-feet on its own. Yet, this is no ordinary power plant. The T-Hybrid system elevates it to godlike status. An electric exhaust gas turbocharger spins up instantly, banishing lag, while a synchronous electric motor integrated into the 8-speed PDK transmission adds 54 horsepower and 110 pound-feet from standstill. Together, they unleash a combined 532 horsepower and 449 pound-feet of torque, propelling this all-wheel drive marvel from 0 to 60 in a blistering 2.9 seconds with the Sport Chrono package. The top speed? A heart-pounding 194 miles per hour, where the world blurs into pure exhilaration. Driving it is an emotional odyssey. The all-wheel drive system claws at the pavement, distributing power with surgical precision, while standard rear axle steering sharpens turns at low speeds and stabilizes at high velocities, making the car feel alive, responsive, almost telepathic. The Porsche active suspension management drops the ride height by 10 millimeters, hugging the road with adaptive dampers that soak up imperfections, yet firm up for canyon carving. Optional Porsche dynamic chassis control, now electro-hydraulic via the high-voltage system, quells body roll, keeping you flat through corners that would unsettle lesser machines. The hybrid's battery, compact and lightweight, recuperates energy under braking, feeding it back for seamless boosts that make every acceleration feel electric, literally. It's efficient too, sipping fuel without sacrificing soul, but the real joy is in the emotion. The boxer engine's signature wail, amplified by the electric surge, creates a soundtrack that resonates in your chest. Whether gliding through city streets or devouring mountain passes, the GTS delivers a driving experience that's visceral, addictive, a reminder that true luxury isn't just about comfort, it's about feeling alive. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting golden hues on the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS, one can't help but feel a profound sense of awe. This isn't merely a car. It's a testament to human ingenuity, a bridge between heritage and horizon. It invites you to dream bigger, to push further, to embrace the road not as a path, but as a canvas for your passions. In a world racing toward the future, the Carrera 4 GTS stands eternal, a hybrid icon that ignites the soul and leaves you forever changed. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to command perfection, this is your answer. Drive it and let the legend live on.